Take 4, Hendrik Zaye. Hi there, guys and girls. Good evening to each every one of you. How are you all doing? You know what, guys and girls? I just met a while ago two famous celebrities there in Gateway Mall too. But I'm not gonna divulge, guys and girls, who are they. Just wait for my next uploads, okay? And before we proceed on our reviews for this movie, I just want to thank the Lord for all the blessings that He gave, for all the trials and challenges that I surpassed. Shout out to my mother in Bicol, Fe Abordo. And to all my silent subscribers out there, hi, to all my Facebook viewers who never get tired of my... First viewers, who never get tired of my masterpieces. Thank you so much, each every one of you. And even my Facebook viewers make some first views, okay? Thank you so much, each every one of you. And of course, before I forgot, and shouldn't be forgot, my 13 lovely countries. Philippines on the number 1 spot, followed by unbeatable United States, South Korea, Mexico, India, Uzbekistan, Italy, United Kingdom, Indonesia, Japan, Brazil, Canada, and Germany. Okay, it's some kind of itchy. Here I am, sorry. I'm cleaning my nose. But I don't know. Sorry, my apology. You know what, guys and girls, I'm some kind of disappointed for this movie because I thought this is a total scary, mind-blowing, terrifying, but it's not. And I just found out only for this day that it's not a Chito Ronyo film, it's Dan Villegas. But I'm not putting down Dan Villegas, but I'm just being how do you call the thing? I do really believe for the craftsmanship of Mr. What's this that I've said? Chito Ronyo. I didn't watch the Toka because I considered this one, thinking that this is a powerhouse cast and a triumvirate of 3 major stars, Aga, Mulak, Vilma Santos, and Nadine Lustre. But sad to say, guys and girls, the movie didn't meet my satisfaction because, let's do the first one, Uninvited. How come that the title is Uninvited? Thinking that when one of the lead roles says on the particular scene that I gather all the people here because I want them to show how rich I am, and I just want to give them back my thanks according to him. And I don't need an RSVP. So that's why all of them are not invited. So all of them are uninvited. So it's specifying that Vilma Santos on the movie is uninvited compared to the other guests. And the entire guests who are on my thinking that, and based on my analysis on the movie, that the entire guests are invited, and except for Vilma. So that's one thing. The second one is there's a scene here which is the attacker killed the person, the perpetrator, here on the neck, and then you've seen automatically on the screen that there's a kind of gum here in, like a wound effect here in the neck. So in reality, when somebody stab you in the neck or in any part of your body, the blood will splatter or it will flow like a fountain, or somehow it will not have a blood to splurge on it. So it's really kind of not a realistic one. And the third one is, how come that there are lots of gunshots in here? Why is it that not a single visitor didn't panic, didn't check what is happening outside of the mansion? They didn't run, they didn't scream, they didn't ask for help, and even the victim didn't ask for help. That, come on, help me, help me, help me! I need your help. Somebody help me. So in reality, once your life is in danger, you will ask for help. You will shout for help for as long as you can, right? Hold on, is it? Oh, okay. Please bear with me, guys, because the lights is just like that. It's taking on and off the effects. So that's the third one, and the fourth one is the story is really predictable. I thought it's really unpredictable. Oh my gosh, my zipper. And then what else? Hold on. I'm swearing. Just give me just few minutes, few seconds. Stretching. Each character is really predictable. You would notice, you will feel, you will really know what's happening on their mind, what would be the next thing that they're gonna do. So you are like directing them. Some kind of a disappointing on my part. And then the fourth one is, why is it that if you are killing somebody or someone and you are in this kind of at the highest level of your anger, I don't think that you can kill somebody or anybody just one hand. I think if you want to kill it, no matter how many times it is, you should do both of your hands, not only one of your hand, right? So that's the fourth one. And the fifth one is, they have lots of talkies instead of focusing on how would the moviegoers, and especially like me, have this adrenaline in our body, will have this kind of fear factor to achieve, instead of focusing on how will be able to entertain the patrons or the moviegoers by screaming at the top of the lungs, or they will jump at the edge of their seats. So they didn't give that kind of attack. So instead of doing like a mouse cut hunt, a chasing, a running, a hiding in the closet or in room or in any particular kind of, what's this? A mouse and cat hunt or chasing one. And then the face of the sixth one is, are we in sixth or fifth? Yeah, on the sixth one is, hold on. Oh, where is it? So sorry. Why is it that during the face-off of the two main characters, and then okay, actually the three of them, they're having a face-off. Why is it that they didn't prolong? Instead of they don't have kind of this struggle, this kind of, how do you call the thing? A slapping of the faces and keep punching on each other faces. You know what I mean? So they just focusing on throwing each other's line. They just do instead the exchanging of dialogue. So I felt disappointed on that. What I want to try to say, guys and girls, I need some kind of how do you call it? Just like on a Hollywood film, but I'm not comparing this in a Hollywood film, but I'm expecting that more chasing, more running, more on screaming factor, more on terrifying scenes. That's what I'm expecting for this movie. So felt so sad about for this. Anyway, it's their own style, that's why. So perhaps, I don't know. What else? The acting is okay, and very predictable, guys and girls. So it's all up to you if you're gonna watch it or not. But I suggest don't watch because you are just like eating a food that okay, you've been full, your stomach is full, but you didn't meet the satisfaction on it. Okay, so that will be all. Okay, just in case I forgot something or any remarks that I forgot, I'm gonna tell it on the next. But for now, one last, guys and girls. On the seventh one is your life is in danger and you are being raped. So how come that you didn't try to scream, try to shout, ask for help for as long as you can, guys and girls? If your life is in danger and you are gonna be raped, so why is it that you don't need to shout? Why is it that you don't have how do you call that thing? The chance to save yourself, even though nobody's helping you, nobody hears you, but you should still shout for as long as you can, for as long as there's gonna be somebody will hear your pleading, right? So that's the 7th. Okay, and what else? But I think there's a part 2, and I don't know if they will evolve or they will revise the script for more intense. Bye for now.